Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. A little midday money on a Sunday, the 20th of February. Closing down February, folks. It's right around the corner. March Madness conference tournaments. I believe March 4th is a good opening day for a bunch of games. As always, start with a little recap yesterday, and we just had some college hoops. We go 3-2 in the video, 173 and 148 now, but two doggies out of the 5 doggies, 3 win, 2 doggies outright. We'll get it done there. Another winning day overall for me. I'm having a nice run for the month of February, 60% my college basketball. Actually, 57% for college basketball, 95 and 73, 60% the last 7 days. So I'm happy about that. And I did actually put out 2 packages. My first one yesterday, I think I went 1. Houston Baptist, loser by a point. Delaware State plus 15, winner in overtime. And McNeese State doesn't get done. So we just missed out, again, by a point there in that Houston Baptist. Tough loss there. Otherwise, it could have been depending on when you get your numbers, you could have went 12-5-2, 11-7-1, 11-8. Still a winning day. That's 55% over 100 games. And if you don't want 55%, do yourself a favor. Go find some other clown because 55% is putting money in your pocket. So if you're watching on, as we say, if you're on the Facebook page, is put money in your pocket. Oh, look at this. So I just clicked on my Facebook. There we go. Yes, we're streaming on Facebook. Wonderful. Good to know. Facebook is on. And Twitter, let me hit Twitter real fast. Because I have to. Twitter is always on point. I should have heard it because the phone beeped right out of the gate. And I just threw up, again, if you're on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, come say hello. I threw out the midday money picks, and we also got a write-up from the Winning Free Picks page, Providence and Butler. So there is that. NBA today, give me Team LeBron. It was 5.5 last time we did a video, 6 now. I still think they're a better team. Whatever. We'll go Team LeBron here, 48-67 with our NBA picks. And for NBA folks, just so you know, if you're newer to the chat, I try to put a game in here I like. Games I bet on, totally different than what we put in here. Again, we have 115 games we put in a video here. You know how many games I bet this year? 30. I bet 30 NBA games. I'm 18-12. That's 60%. Last year's playoffs, 56% here overall. And in the video, because video was basically the same kind of, NBA time. I'm not putting anything out just for, video purposes. We're putting out, we're betting it. So NBA, Team LeBron today. College hoops, a couple dogs. Butler, again, this line was 3.5. It's dropped down here to the 3. And again, Providence, Seedlings, they're better, yes. I'm not going to say they're not. My ratings have Providence already the better team. I think the line's a little odd. Butler's playing a bit better. I'm taking home doggy here. Houston, I think Houston could just write their own score here. Much better team. I got this actually closer to I think I'll make a 8 or a 9, believe it or not. I'm high on Houston. We like the Cougars. I just don't think Wichita State has the horses here. Houston can dictate everything from rebounding to the pace. Give me the Cougars here to get done. And Missouri State, another team I like out of the Valley. And they've won on the road before. They've come on the road. They're 7-3 against the number on against the spread on the road. They win on the road. You know what? +2. Give me a shot. And this is no knock on the Panthers. Northern Iowa's a tough team. I mean, my numbers got, this game. This was almost a bet for me on Missouri State. I did bet one game. It's up on the site if you want to get it. But these guys almost made the cut, and I'm sure we'll talk about other games here people are going to bring up, and I'll tell you my thoughts on them. But those are the video picks today, and now we will get to everybody else in the chat. David, we're here. Let's go. I'm glad you're here, Dave. Thank you for coming in. Jake got Missouri State. Yes, whiskey. I do not like whiskey. I kind of like Michigan in that one. Temple Cincy under. I can see that. That'll be just a disgusting game. Richie B hitting the like button. Richie, I'm going to do 2 2022 hobby boxes today. I did one last night by myself just at home. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go. I got so much crap I got to get through. probably go to like the little card store. It's about a half hour away, but I'm gonna get rid of all these, newer cards. Since everybody wants newer cards, I'll sell all these new ones, get something back. Was everything I paid, for all my sealed wax from 1980 on. USC under. What do we got here on this matchup here, David? Let's see. Washington State. This was 131 last night. I got this right at 131.5, so not much difference there. It's actually, did it go up to 132 here? A little bit of a jump in the odds. 132. You know what? I'm still liking the under. So, yes, let's go under the total. The Creighton Blue Jays playing Marquette. I kind of like Creighton here. You see the line move, though, so it's kind of like, I almost threw that out here as a money line play. Took Mizzou +5 in Mississippi State. Revenge game for Mizzou after losing to Mississippi State in Mississippi. Mizzou much better at home. State 0-7 on the road. And this was a 4.5 last night. What do we got now at this game? Up a tick to 5. I got this rated 5. I mean, again, anybody who's not heard me talk for the last, 4 months, right? College basketball starts up in November about dogs. But I had yesterday, all my, I went almost 20 games, and my losers, my losers are Texas -2, LSU -4, Auburn -2, all faves. All my faves lost. 3 of my 4. My only fave that won was Arkansas. Everything else was all underdogs. So you know what I think here. Underdog. Took Hartford back-to-back. Yeah, we had Hartford here in the chat, so I'm like, do I want to go back with them today? I didn't, but I understand the thinking. Temple +6.5, Rutgers +12.5, says Adam. Temple versus Cincy. I'm not going to say not to take points in a game that could be just an ugly, and not as ugly as San Diego State. I said yesterday with that Fresno game, what did I say? I said, we'll be lucky to get 100. We're talking about Gonzaga. I said, Gonzaga can score 100, and you might not see 100 points total in that San Diego State game. And believe it or not, I think Temple and Cincy can play just as ugly ball here. So I would lean to the points. So I got Cincy rated, closer to 7-8 than, number-wise, it would be, Cincy. But I understand taking Temple. And, again, I like my dog, especially in that – we get to that 6.5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7, 8. I'm taking my road doggies. Rutgers, Purdue. Rutgers, and we've seen them win. We've seen them win at home a couple, right? Coming in, underdogs, doing their thing. And they beat Purdue last time, right? Purdue, I'm pretty sure they beat Purdue. I want to say I'm 100% sure there. Last time they played. Yeah, it was in December, 70-68. And again, Rutgers coming in. Upset Illinois, upset Wisconsin, Ohio State, Michigan State. And they've won pretty good. 20 over Michigan State, OSU by 4. You figure it'll be a letdown spot? Nope. At Wisconsin on the road, big win. Illinois, big win. The way they're playing, you got to like the 12.5. I get it. And then Purdue's, they can play a close one. I understand. I think Purdue's a Final Four type team, though. Let's see. Fairfield plus the 12. I do like it. I do. I own obviously the class of the MAC, but I do like the points there. Providence. I don't like Providence. I'm on the other side. Fort Wayne over Milwaukee. I'm going to look at that home dog there. It was 4 last night. I don't know what it is right now. You're going money line. All right. On the fence, Missouri State, Northern Iowa. Well, I'm shocked you don't have Northern Iowa money line there. Thoughts on Memphis SMU? Yeah, as much as I want to take SMU, Memphis is a good, talented team. We knew this coming into the season. They respond sometimes. I don't know. This is a team this is not a spot for me. with them. I glanced over it and I'm like, it is what it is. It's 2. I got this. I got SMU in a pick'em maybe as a 1-point favorite home. Is it worth it to? Do I think I have +2 getting +2 or whatever? And so I got them at +3 basically with my number. Is it worth it with a Memphis team who can come in and really dominate other teams? It's not interested. Not interested. New Mexico. I don't like New Mexico here. Believe it or not, I kind of like San Jose. I like San Jose. 2 main points. I mean, San Jose State is bad. I'm going to look at the home dog there. I don't have not loving New Mexico as any kind of a road fave, That's not where I want to be. That's just I don't know. God, again, we could bet a lot of dogs, and this is one where I just look at it, and I had the line at 6, so it's 6.5, but I'm still would be on the San Jose because New Mexico's not that great. 4-way, no, I like the dog there. I like Milwaukee. I'm getting, what am I getting? 4 at home here. Over Purdue and Rutgers. I'm going to say yes because Rutgers just been playing so well. It's tough not to just take the points with Rutgers blindly because of 4 big upsets in a row. Now they're going to have a big letdown? I don't know. I thought this team, I don't know what video I said it in. I thought this team was a tournament team, a top 25, top 30 team. And now they're playing like they should have been playing all year, and had some bad games. So I'd say over. I think they're going to score. Michigan money line, yes. Detroit money line against Wright State. I like it. Temple, I could grab the points at Temple. I mean, I got Cincy rated right around that number, but I'm going to take my dogs. Take my dog. Got 15 of them yesterday. Siena versus St. Peter's money line. Why not, right? Was it a 1 at home, whatever it is? I like it, Michael. Stony and Hartford in a back-to-back. No opinion on that game. What do I have a number on this? I have a 142 on this one. So was it 140? I'm going to look at the under. Under for me. Chris gave very good info on those cards yesterday. Yeah, he was in the chat. Yeah, he knew what he was talking about because I would have been like, what the heck? I got to order like a magnifying glass or something. I mean, I got good eyes. I went, my son's got glasses. We went to the eye doctor for a new prescription, right? So he's running off. He's able to get, people with glasses, I guess your eyes change all the time. So I'm standing like behind him and I'm reading off like the bottom 2 lines, like nothing. So I have pretty good eyes. Dude, these cards, holy cow, on the bottom of these things. I actually got an Austin Meadows short print too last night on my other box. Cleveland State against Green Bay. What's it, 9.5? Mr. Nika, you've been here so long. What do you think I'm going to tell you about taking 9.5-point road faves? I can't do it. Ron Harper Jr. is good to go today. All right, good to know. Need him. Purdue's a tough squad. We talked about the Purdue team. We said to take them to win a championship. Hicks stopped in the like button. Ryan Houston pick. Yes. Other tees today. Michigan +9 over. Definitely like the Michigan, Houston. Me and totals. And shockingly, I'm like, I think, because I was doing total chaos with Ali, I think I'm like 18-11, 18-12, almost around the same kind of record, 17-11, 17-12 with my NBA games with totals. And I don't know why I don't play them more. I feel like I'm worse than I am at them, apparently. Again, you know what? You do total chaos all the time, and then next thing you're doing like 20 totals a week, and you have a 5-5 run or something, and you're like, New Mexico money line safe. Sure, yeah, safe, real. I mean, because there's no way New Mexico could lose. How? I mean, we know road teams being favored on the road. They never lose at all. I mean, let me just let's just look at some road teams from yesterday who were road favorites that lost on the road. How about where we get one? Where we get a nice? I don't even know. Well, I'm on the wrong day. That's why. But I'm not. Listen, I'm not taking New Mexico. Not loving New Mexico to take them. Thoughts on Fordham and George Mason? I want to take the 504. Yeah, I like. Is Fordham home today? Let's go. Home doggy. I'm not going to talk you off that, Michael. Like, you've been here. I mean, just this month alone, the picks we've thrown out in the chat, big lot of dogs. I ran down a week's worth of dogs. I told you, and all the losers were, -3 faves and stuff like that. We're rarely losing dogs. Jake likes the over with Mexico and San Jose, right? I know you got New Mexico State there, but they played yesterday. That was Grand Canyon. I don't think New Mexico State's playing today. But I do not like that. I kind of like I'm going to say under. I know we get bad teams going together, but we had New Mexico. There you go. I know when I say football more, bad teams get together, we see some points. I just do not trust either of those teams to get into the, we need a team to get 80 in that game. I don't know. Lane Elliott, how you been, fella? Washington State, USC. This line's still, it was 5.5 last night. Now up to 7. I'm gonna lean to the dog. I'm leaning to the doggy. Miss Danica. Why didn't you just start at the first game and just go through every one? Instead of jumping around in your games. Loyola and Lehigh. What do we got? Loyola is a small 4-point fave here. I need a little more to take the dog. I have this line at 6. The line is 4, but I don't know if they're trying to, because this would fit right into my play to take Lehigh at, 6. Free minds in the house. Do I like Oakland today over Northern Kentucky? The number for me says, it opened at 6.5, but it's come down. So to me, it'd be a Northern Kentucky play based on why does it come down 3 points, 2.5 points? I mean, it's 4.5. It was 7 last night. What's up with that? Give me the dog. LeBron All-Star minus points. Yeah, that's what I think. I think LeBron by 10. Ron Harper's game time decision. Oh, I thought you said good to go. It was GTD. I thought it was GTG. Good to go. But he's game time. Why is Bellarmine so short? Well, because they're home. Jacksonville State's a little better, but I'm trying to instill in you guys home teams, conference play. Even road teams, you're getting, 6, 7, 8 points. This time of year, you're not seeing huge blowout type things, man. It is what it is. The number is short for a reason. Don't be fooled and think, wow, easy money on Jacksonville State. Not the case. Take a shot on Gonzaga to win. Listen, I still have my sheets from October. Villanova plus 1,200, Purdue plus 1,400, Bama plus 2,000, Texas plus 1,400. That's what we took back in October, November for our championship games to win. Who do we have? We had CAA, James Madison, Horizon, took a shot with Milwaukee, South Dakota State in the Summit, took a shot with Wichita in the AAC. Again, these for people just popping in here and, you love Houston. Yeah, I love Houston. But I'm not going to lay – all these are all plus money dogs. These are net – you're not going to get like a, minus any of that stuff. The Florida State, Texas Tech plus 800. Villanova was minus 130 in the Big East, which I said I don't think anybody could really catch them. I thought they were the best team. But St. John's, because I'm a St. John's fan. Big Sky, who do we got? Utah State. We got Ohio State and Purdue in the Big Ten. Irvine, Big West, La Tech, CUSA, Toledo in the MAC, Colorado State in the Mountain West, Oregon going down in flames, Bama in the SEC, Nichols in the Southern, Jackson State in the SWAC. I mean, Gonzaga was minus 5,000 to win the WCC. So let's take Marymount. Who knows? It's a miracle win. Yeah. We'll talk about those things later. Wichita State upset special. Hey, I don't know if I can see it. Houston is that good. But if you want to take Wichita State today, I think you'd have to take a money line. Brian, good morning. Oh, you're saying to Michael that Wichita State. So you could tell me. I don't mind listening to that. Take Memphis all day today against the SMU. It says Sunny Springs. They're good. They're so inconsistent. I just can't play with them right now. Fordham full game over, 132. I got this at like 132. I mean, it's right. Not worth a play for me. Memphis money line late at 2. What are you going to lay, like 125, 130? I get it. I understand. Devin, you're welcome. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you for commenting. I try to help out. We're not always right. I know other people are right, 99% of the time, and me coming in and talking about a loss is taboo. But hey, I just try to tell you how I do things. SMU's 12 home. Yeah, they're good. Not that SMU's not a good team. Memphis is totally a great, talented squad. You don't have to bet. You don't have to bet every game. You don't have to bet any games. You can take a day off. It's not going to hurt you. It's a guaranteed win for you. You're not losing any money. Mr. Nika's laughing. I know Miss Nika. I think when Miss Nika, when she first came in, she'd run down like every side and total in hockey, sprinkle in a little lunch menu. Trae Young, first basket NBA joke game, 10-1. I'm not a big all-star. If this is going to turn into like the NFL game where it's a tag football. Hey, Rob Franklin, Jordan Love Fan Club president. Thoughts on East Carolina +9? UC. They're +9 against South Florida? They got to be. No, they're not. Where is this game? They're playing Central Florida. Big difference. I like UCF, but again, do I want to lay 9? Not particularly. I got this right at 9, so it was just a straight bypass game for me. Marist is hot. Who they got today? Against Quinnipiac. I kind of like the dog here. Kind of like the dog at 6. Almost fits my betting parameters. I got Duke plus 1,500. That's a good number to take Duke at. Penguins on the ice. We got a little ice action here. A little ice, baby. Against Carolina. I can do that. 130. Why not? Actually, 2 games I kind of like on the ice today. I kind of like the Sabres and Minnesota. Those are my 2 ice games that I kind of like today. Marist, I do not like. Fort Wayne, I do not like. Rob, I'm going to come in and take dogs. We are dog all the time. I don't know. My hockey hasn't been really crushing. I'm trying to get on track. I had 2 losers the other day. We had Dallas, the puck line, and the over didn't get there. So, again, I might bet Buffalo and Minnesota. They were 2 games I'm looking to bet. Marlowe's coming in. What do we got? New Mexico and Northern Iowa Panthers parlay money line. Okay, you know what? I'm going to say no problem to that. Although I don't like New Mexico, and Missouri State thinks it's a good team. They've scored some wins already on the road. But this is fine. I don't mind. New Mexico, you're laying what? Like 120-ish. Same thing. 2-team parlay. Why not? I'll say okay. Tees in straight Michigan. Yeah, I do like Michigan today over Wisconsin. Under USC game, I could probably get behind as well. Like that little gorilla. Many times I backed Marquette this year. I like Creighton today. Big offensive rebounding advantage. Extra shots playing at home, never a bad thing. Marquette's a good team, right? I'm not saying they're a bad team. If you like Marquette, bet Marquette. Crane's a team, much like Memphis. Not as talented as Memphis, but they got a lot of young guys. Talented team for sure. Wright State -1.5 over Detroit. Nope. Kind of like Detroit there. Me and Rob going head-to-head all over the place today. He's on all the faves, and I like the dogs. Wisconsin money line, Providence money line. Big facts. I'm opposite both of those. I'm thinking Michigan could score an outright win here, and same with Butler. Nobody's giving Butler a shot. As bad as Butler had been for a while, they've won a few in a row. Full game over, Michigan, Wisconsin. Was that 139? I'm going to lean to the under there. Sylvester, there he is, my guy. How are you today? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you coming in, viewing. Pleasures today. Wow. Well, they can hit, but you know what? I don't need them all to hit. I just need 2 out of 3 to hit. It's a winning day. Rob, on a short day like this, again, coming off a day, I bet 19 games and 15 underdogs, and 3 out of the, 3 of my 7 losses were the faves I took. So yeah, dogs definitely win. All right. First half over whiskey. I could say, you know what? I could say first half over, game under. You're welcome, Marla. Thank you. I hear that a lot. Yeah. I mean, you're definitely here for me because although I do have Houston today, I got a fave here. It is what it is. Mr. Nika, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, we're going to roll on out of here. Short day today. Nice, relaxing day. I'm going to go over my other YouTube, if you find me, Sean Higgs. And again, I'll mention more coming up in the next week or two when we do conference tournaments. I'm not going to have on here everyday previews. That'll be on my Sean Higgs channel. Quick little rundowns for all the conference tournaments. And it's only going to be like quick 3-minute video, boom, 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 with some odds, but not on the win the free picks side of things. So, and I'm going to do baseball cards today. Any baseball card fans, we'll be doing 2020 hobby boxes. Detroit, yes, we like them. We like the Titans today. Yeah, I my Sean Higgs, my personal YouTube. I used to do videos for another channel, my own stuff too. So you check it out if you want. Miss Nika, just type in Sean Higgs. Come right up. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm not going to post a link, but just Sean Higgs, handicapper. I'll come right up. See me. In fact, I probably have the same black polo on, like I have in all my. This is my fancy shirt. This is my fancy gear. Black mesh polos. March Madness 20-way parlay. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Small bound Butler. Go for it, Jake. It's a winner. Absolutely, Mr. Come on over, say hello. All right, we're out.